This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, we take a look at the latest hotspot for overnighting freedom campers. Red Cross gives people a chance to walk a mile in the shoes of a refugee. And why a general store owner makes the call to stop selling tobacco products. Good evening, I'm Holly Buchanan. Lumsden is becoming a hotspot destination for freedom campers. More freedom campers are choosing to overnight in Lumsden, and the surge in numbers is not only benefiting the small community, it's also taking the pressure off towns like Queenstown. Mina Amso has the story.
The northern-southern town of Lumsden was once well known for its role as a railway junction, and now its location is key to its new role as a stopping-over point for freedom campers.
We've got the setup and the businesses and everything, but it's not that many people to actually support them, so you're bringing in all that extra sort of outside life into the town.
Scott agrees Lumsden is becoming a blueprint, a small town deriving new benefits from the surge in tourism.
The fact that it has worked so well.
And the result is less pressure on tourist towns like Queenstown, where freedom camping is often regarded as more of a problem than a solution.
I can understand Queenstown and Te Anau and those places getting a little bit concerned with the sheer volume there, because it's a different sort of setup. They've already got the tourists there, they've got a great number of people there as it is, and whereas with us it's actually a benefit for us to have them in here, and we can provide for them without adding any additional sort of costs on.
And Scott says freedom campers staying in town have doubled over the last summer season.
We've had 2 seasons of them. In the first season we're averaging about probably 30 vehicles a night, and now we've been averaging about 70 odd vehicles a night.
The town provides freedom campers free Wi-Fi at the library, free freedom camping, and a place to wash clothes.
Just the fact that we have toilets and a sink, like just a sink to clean our dishes, is so good.
Local volunteer officer Wallace Drummond says young freedom campers are well behaved.
And I see, well, the people I've met, I couldn't have met nicer people. Most of them I'd love to have as a son and daughter. They're nice.
You're going to get a couple of problems, but overall they've been great. I've definitely been blown away by how good they've actually been.
One reason you should be coming to New Zealand is a smaller town like this, because it's a particular feeling you only get in this part of the world.
Scott says Lumsden expects more freedom campers next season. However, the town's infrastructure needs an upgrade to keep up with the demand. Mina Amso, The South Today.
Dunedin man Glenn Sutton left Haast on foot at 6 a.m. on Friday and ran 420 kilometres from Haast to Dunedin, arriving home this morning. When the ODT contacted him before 9:30 a.m, the reporters were told he was sleeping. Sutton was spotted in Milton about 3 p.m. yesterday, where he was joined by running buddies Andrew Glennie and Hamish Tyson. He took on food and drink at Waihola in the early evening before tackling the final leg to Dunedin, where he arrived earlier today. You've heard their stories, but do you really know what it takes for a refugee to start a life in a new land? Red Cross Journey campaign is encouraging people to walk a mile in the shoes of a stranger. Those participating can learn more about the journeys of former refugee families now living in New Zealand.
Red Cross set up in Dunedin's Octagon today to raise awareness around Journeys, a project where people from all walks of life can sign up to get moving. From today, May the 8th, they have a month to try and walk the distance of their chosen journey. Fatima is a Muslim immigrant from Sri Lanka, a health science student who recently started working for the Red Cross. She says she loves meeting refugees from countries including Syria right here in Dunedin.
It's really nice to hear how they help a lot of families to come and resettle, give them a better life.
Participants find sponsors with the money going to Red Cross. Steps taken during a normal day can be counted towards the target, but not activities like biking, swimming or paddling that don't involve steps. Red Cross is encouraging friends and colleagues to get competitive.
We support community programs such as community transport and youth programs. We also support our refugee resettlement program and the disaster welfare and support truck, so keeping all of that equipped and all the vehicles maintained.
Regular updates of progress are received at each stage of the journey. Those taking part also have the chance to see what it's like to be a team member deployed during an emergency. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.
NASA's super pressure balloon launched from Wanaka Airport has launched in the Pacific Ocean after a flight of 12 days, 4 hours and 34 minutes. It was hoped the balloon would stay in the stratosphere for 100 days. Instead, it developed a leak during a storm on its third day, and NASA decided to end the flight about 300 kilometres south of Easter Island. Balloon Program Chief Debbie Fairbrother says NASA would analyse the data collected to determine why the balloon developed a leak. The balloon and its 2-tonne payload is designed to sink to the bottom of the ocean. A coastal Otago shop is pulling tobacco from its shelves after a spate of thefts and robberies targeted the products to feed the city's black market. Karatane Salt and Sugar General Store owner Thomas Schroeder said he would pull tobacco products from his shelves this week. Robberies at Halfway Bush and Palmerston shop early on Monday contributed.
It is definitely a tough economic decision, but I think comparing to the risk you take selling cigarettes, we have to make this decision.
About $20,000 worth of cigarettes and tobacco had been stocked at the store during summer and $10,000 worth during quiet periods. And still to come on The South Today, hopes that Arrowtown's revamped jail might become a hit for locals and tourists. And a young Dunedin woman finds a unique way to get through some tough times.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf for them.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books, with the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
It's on again. The Star Regent 24-hour book sale starts noon, 9th of June. Don't miss out.
We're at 25 Moreau Place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focused on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sportsval, supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsville and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now, 0800 502 402.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garador.
Welcome back. The Arrowtown's revamped jail officially opened on Sunday. The 140-year-old restoration project came to just over $200,000. Wakatipu Heritage Trust trustee David Clark hopes it will become another must-do for tourists and locals. Funds came from Wakatipu Heritage Trust, the Department of Conservation and Queenstown Lakes District Council. The government also put forth $75,000 in 2014. The new jail has information panels detailing Queenstown's law and order history. Visitors walk into a museum-like building and are greeted with an audio recounting Gold Rush era stories. Lakes District Museum will act as custodian once it's up and running and will furnish the site to make it look exactly how it was back in the day. A young Dunedin woman is finding a unique way through her fibromyalgia and depression through steampunk. Art student Alice says making steampunk outfits provides a welcome distraction from the pain. The Dunedin Steampunk Society caught up with reporter Roselle LeBone as they took over Shop on Carroll.
Inside Dunedin's Shop on Carroll lurks the fantastical creations of 2016 Steampunk New Zealand fashion winner Alice, aka Alice Pleasance Liddell. Every inch of fabric, every stitch is perfectly in place. It took Alice a year to make this garment. But when you find out what the work really cost her, the word painstaking takes on a new meaning.
Cool. I'm just going to... So sometimes it's quite hard to do things like fine motor skills such as embroidery, which I did a lot on the outfit, but you know, so anyone can do it. If you just sort of put your mind to something, you can do it.
Alice suffers from fibromyalgia, a disorder characterised by widespread musculoskeletal pain accompanied by fatigue, sleep, memory and mood issues. Difficult, detailed work, like the steampunk outfits on display at Shop on Carroll, should make her condition worse. Instead, steampunk has been a lifeline.
When I work on it, it's like a meditative thing and I don't notice the pain as much. Plus, also for me, steampunk's been really helpful as well because I have a lot of mental health problems as well. And it's just escapism. It's nice to know sort of like I can go off and imagine myself as, you know, an interdimensional seamstress travelling around through time and space rather than just, you know, lying in bed and feeling miserable.
Clothing and real working gadgets of Dunedin's Steampunk Society and the Dunedin Gasworks Guild of Gadgeteers have been temporarily relocated to the shop. Steampunkers are inspired by a Victorian vision of what the future would look like. Think Jules Verne and the Industrial Revolution. On Saturday the 13th of May, they will host a range of activities, including steampunk tea duelling.
Why don't we do this and maybe we could make something work? What about remote control? Next thing it was, why don't we put teapots on a car chassis and then we could race them?
Alice has been too busy with art school to enter the New Zealand Fashion Show this year, but you can bet she and the other punkers have something special up their sleeves for their next magical creation. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, around 100 people from New Zealand and Asia get together in Invercargill.
Loss of collagen is the reason for those fine lines and wrinkles. Silberhorn's Collagen Plus naturally supports your collagen levels, giving you younger, firmer looking skin, healthier, shinier hair and stronger nails. Joints, tendons, ligaments and cartilage all benefit from healthy collagen levels, the very foundation of structural health. Support collagen levels naturally with Collagen Plus by Silberhorn. Be quick, buy one now and get a second pack half price. Call now 0800 502 402.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now. They will love you forever.
The University of Otago, an institute of world-class education and the social epicentre of the city, with outfits needed for more formal functions like the ball and for less formal functions like...
The zoo? Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, Dad, you'll definitely see me. I'm the one in the yellow and blue face paint and the onesie in the zoo.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Active Furnishers Limited, home of quality service with superior product and an in-house design team who are always happy to advise and create an imaginative solution for you. Active Furnishers Limited, part of Dunedin's design history.
It's on again. The Star Regent 24-hour book sale starts noon, 9th of June. Don't miss out.
Autumn is here. Too late to sow grass seed, but never fear. Ready Lawn is here. Ready Lawn, your perfect all year round solution. Call Ready Lawn today.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Pigs have lived for 2 centuries on one of the most isolated places on Earth. But nobody knows for sure what will happen. This daring experiment could change the face of medicine forever.
Mondays at 8 p.m. features a series of hour-long documentaries by local filmmaker and medical doctor Paul Trotman. This week, Xeno, transplanting animal tissue into humans in the hope of a cure for diabetes. 8 p.m. Monday, only on Channel 39.
Welcome back. Around 100 people from New Zealand and Asia were in Invercargill for the Sister Cities New Zealand annual conference recently. The conference was held at Invercargill's Civic Theatre. Among the guest speakers were Japanese Ambassador Toshihisa Takata and the Mayor of Kumagaya City, Japan, Kyoshi Chiyomoka, who were chaperoned by Southland business people Dill Balworthy from Glowing Sky and Jane Stanton from the Seriously Good Chocolate Company. Topics that will be discussed include peace, tolerance, friendship and immigration. And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Straight into Lumsden, more freedom campers are choosing to overnight in Lumsden, with the surge in numbers benefiting the small community. The Red Cross Journey campaign is encouraging people to walk a mile in the shoes of a stranger to gain a greater understanding of other people. And a coastal Otago shop is pulling tobacco from its shelves after a spate of thefts and robberies targeted the products to feed the city's black market. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Barry.
Hello, Holly. How are you?
Very well.
Ed Sheeran is coming to New Zealand, we believe. A lot of
Right.
hype around that. Question is he coming to Dunedin? So we put that question to Terry Davies of DCML. Read the paper tomorrow, find out what he says. Concerns over inadequate ambulance services in the Central Otago region. Also, the university fears election year will swing government backing to the proposed Waikato Medical School. So, reaction from the university on that one. A Dunedin man is recovering after a fairly busy weekend. He completed 10 back-to-back marathons, that is 427 kilometres, in 67 hours. How about that? Amazing. A former Test referee has been recognised for his loyalty to the Southern Club, so they had a function for him at the weekend, so find out all about that in the paper tomorrow.
Fantastic.
That plus Signal and lots more.
Thanks very much. And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silverhorn Collagen Plus.
Starting with today's southern view, taken of Lake Wakatipu in Queenstown, followed next by a shot from Anderson Park in Invercargill, and finally the sun breaking through the mist this morning in Dunedin. Looking at the situation, a complex trough of low pressure will dominate the weather patterns this week. Tomorrow, a ridge of high pressure lying over southern districts will weaken. To the southern outlook, Balclutha, Catlins, Gore and Lumsden, light easterlies, some clouds and 15 across the board there. To the central outlook, Alexandra, light easterlies, some high clouds and 18. Queenstown and Wanaka, light easterlies, some high clouds 16. Te Anau, light easterlies, some high cloud and 14. To the northern outlook now, Oamaru and Timaru, moderate easterlies, cloudy 16 degrees. Omarama and Twizel, light easterlies, some high cloud and 16. And becoming fine tonight here in Dunedin with cool southerly winds dying out and a low of 4. A few sunny periods at first tomorrow, but becoming mostly cloudy during the morning with easterly winds developing. Rather cold temperatures with a high of just 15. And on Wednesday, cloudy with some rain developing late afternoon. Gusty easterlies and a high not much warmer of 14. And in Invercargill, it'll be a fine but rather chilly one tonight with a high of 4 degrees. Mostly fine and sunny tomorrow with scattered high cloud, temperatures up to 15. Fine on Wednesday with high cloud increasing and thickening, moderate nor'easters and 15 degrees. That's all from the south today for this evening, and it's all from me too for a while as I'm now heading off on maternity leave. But as usual, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy your evening and do join the team here again tomorrow. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.